Hurricane Delta makes landfall in Cancun, Mexico as a Category 2 hurricane, exiting into the Gulf later on today, and then it's game on, my friends. Also, storm surge and hurricane watches, tropical storm watches, and tropical storm warnings all the way from Freeport, Texas, all the way east to Biloxi, Mississippi. Good morning, everybody. October 7th, 2020, 11:02 a.m. And our most recent landfall has taken place in Cancun, Mexico. As you can see here, Hurricane Delta making its way towards the Gulf of Mexico and expected to emerge on the other side in just a few hours. We are currently at 105 miles an hour, 975 millibars in pressure. And take a look at the speed of Delta now, moving at 17 miles per hour to the northwest. That is quite a pickup in speed since we reported yesterday. Now take a look at this after our landfall in Cancun, which there's plenty of articles on. You can go into Google and just type in Cancun, Mexico hurricane, and you can get all the info you want on that landfall and the damage that has taken place because of it. Back to the timeline chart. As you can see, landfall is expected, at least as of this hour, between 7 a.m. Friday and 7 p.m. Friday. I know that is about a 12-hour period, but when it comes to a hurricane that is just by Cancun, Mexico right now, it's really hard to determine an exact hour for landfall. So we should see this shift a little bit, but as of right now, we have that 12-hour period. We are just hoping that landfall is not during an overnight period. The current spaghetti plots have this storm making landfall in central to slight western Louisiana. Of course, there is time for shifting there. That's why we have these plots. We still have that cone of uncertainty basically extending from eastern Texas all the way to the panhandle of Florida, but many of these models are now agreeing that this will be more than likely the estimated landfall spot for Hurricane Delta. And also very important to keep an eye on the model intensity guidance chart. This has been a very important chart going forward. We could see here that even after that landfall with Cancun, we are expecting within the next day that this storm could raise right back up to a Category 4 storm. That is not out of the realm of possibility, with even more of a possibility of a Cat 3 to 4 landfall as a major hurricane. Tropical storm force winds are expected to be felt along the coast, at least along Louisiana, as early as Thursday night, 8 p.m. You can see right here we're about 100 miles and change off the coast of the Gulf, and we will feel those winds, no doubt about it, that soon. One more important thing I want to discuss with you in this short update. I will have more updates later on this afternoon as Delta crosses over that threshold of landmass back into the Gulf. We're going to see the reemergence of the eye wall formation, and that is going to be something we're going to watch closely to determine any sort of strengthening or weakening. If it sucks in any dry air, we can expect a little bit of weakening, but if it doesn't, and the minimal shear wind situation that we have right now is showing nothing but strengthening, so that's what we're going to report on, and we're going to keep everyone posted throughout the day today and tomorrow, and certainly until this storm makes landfall. You will also be seeing this chart adjusting a little bit as time goes forward. You're going to see a little more of the hurricane warnings and stuff like that. That purple color will start covering these areas, and we will also get a storm surge number, which we can start reporting to people to at least get an idea of what to prepare for. We don't always want to just assume it's going to be a low storm surge. That's why we get those mandatory evacuations usually along the coast of these states, so don't be surprised if we start seeing those sooner than later. As of right now, my friends, that is the 11 a.m. National Hurricane Center update being brought to you by the Into Thin Air channel. If you have not already, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Click that bell to be notified whenever there is an update video, which we'll have plenty of throughout today and tomorrow. Thank you all so much. I appreciate each and every one of you. Shout out to Canada as always, especially Ontario. Everyone stay safe in Cancun and the Gulf of Mexico. I will be back in a few hours. Bye-bye.